Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this simple video I'm going to show you how you can easily place this widget on your website. Let's say you're working with stocks, indexes, forex, crypto trading, so stuff like that. So if at all you want to place this widget on your website, this is the right tutorial for you to watch. So I'm going to be showing you how you can easily place it on the website, style it the way you want, and you'll be good to go. So let us get started. I'm going to save this document so that we lose what we have here on the page, and what you have to do is go on Google and type in this trading view ticker tape and search. So click this first link, ticker tape widget, and you'll be taken to the trading view website having this widget. So they already have some predefined stylings or assets for that widget. So this is the trading view widget, and you can easily delete this if at all they are not the ones that you want to show to your user. You can easily go ahead and delete all this. Let us say I don't want this S&P 500, this US 100, I don't want it. I want the Euro USD, we don't want it. We want Bitcoin, Ethereum. So let us add some Dogecoin, so Doge, and we'll take the ones for Binance and just say Dogecoin. Then let us add another one, let's say Shiba Inu, so SHIB. Let us again take the one for, let us take these, so SHIB Inu. Oh, I took the crypto cap. Let us tradable asset. Let us say SHIB. Let us take this one for Binance, SHIB Inu. Then what can we add? Let's say they have Jasmine. Yes, I will say Jasmine, and we good. So whatever you want, you can easily create a full list of the crypto assets that you want displayed to your users. So go ahead and click apply. And there are also some other options that you can easily work with. If you want a dark theme, and if at all you have a dark theme on your website, you can use this color theme, light or dark. I'm first going to leave it to light. You can hide the logos in case you don't want the user to see the logos. If at all you are working with some background images that you want them to be shown while even showing the widget, you can set the background to transparent, stuff like that. So we copy this code to your text editor. We are going to create some simple markup here. I have some document already index.html, so I'm going to just type crypto in the title, crypto, and then we copy our embedded code, which is this. So just place there and copy and paste it in your text editor. Let us go back to our page, let it stand side by side, save this, just hard refresh, and you'll be able to see this on your website. This is what you're supposed to do. Just go ahead and customize your elements here, or pick your assets, not elements, pick your assets, paste this code on your website, and you'll already be having this. Very simple, guys. So the next thing is just to customize it, like remove this watermark, because you don't want your users to be seeing these markets by trading view. So the best way to do this, you can easily go to your markup here, and this is the markup responsible for that. You can easily go out and take out this, so this element with the class of trading view widget copyright. So you can easily go ahead and delete it. If at all you don't want to mess with your code, you can just right click here, go to inspect, and they should be able to show us this element here below. So remember, it has this class of trading view widget copyright. So what you have to do is just come here in your head section. Let us copy this class. Let us go to our head section here, and we create some internal styling. So within the body, the page itself, in the head section, we create this style tag, and we select that class of trading view widget copyright, and what we are going to do is display to none, and it will be hidden from the users when they land on the page. So if we are to refresh this page, now you can see the watermark is gone, so we no longer have that copyright word. So markets say by trading view, it's hidden by default. So when the user lands on the page, they won't be able to see this trading view widget copyright. So we have displayed it to none. The next thing is, what we don't want this extra margin around our trading view assets. What we are going to do is target the body. So we are going to say body, what is the parent element for all these things inside it. So what we're going to do is set the margin to 0. Also, I'm going to say padding, I'm going to set it to 0. And if you are to go back to our page, our widget should be placed at the top exactly without any margin or padding. So that's where our widget is. Very simple. And the next thing is you may want to place your widget below or up, so depending on what you want. So let me show you how you can easily also like pull that widget below. It can be the scrollable widget below here in case you want your nav bar to stay independent without anything. So you can easily also place that widget below here. And to do that, let me first right click and we see what class is given to this container. As you can see here, and pull this down. So all these elements that you're seeing on the page, they are under this element with the ID, with the class of trading view widget container. You can also see it here because that's where they are placed in, trading view widget container. So what we are going to do is target this class and we are going to first set its position to absolute, and this won't do anything unless we also tell the parent element, which is our body at the moment, to be position relative. So we can easily move any element with it in any position we want. So any element that is within the body, we can place it anywhere on the page. What we want to do is now place this below here, and to do that we just come here and we say bottom. We are going to set it to 0, and as you can see our widget is going to be placed at the bottom. Did I get the right class? We should know the class I'm supposed to get is this. I got the wrong class, excuse me. So we should not get this, we should get this. So whatever thing that is inside here is going to be controlled by our widget container. So not this container, we have to use this class. So the moment I save this widget should be placed at the bottom. So save that, and as you can see it's placed at the bottom, but still we have some challenges. They left below here, there is some height that they put on the element by default. So what we want to do is just tell it that let your height be auto. So height should be auto, and it should overwrite whatever is placed on that element, because by default they put some height on this element. So we should override everything, and we say auto important. So it should be, make sure you use this word important if at all it's a single element that you're targeting. So that's when they will be placing it at exactly the bottom of the body. So we have said the height should be auto, and that's it. Our elements or assets, crypto assets, will be placed at the bottom. So below here, up here, you can place your nav bars, stuff like that. So in case you don't want it to be up there, then you can easily again come to your options here, the object, and say color theme. You can say dark in case you never set it on the other side when you're copying the embedded code. So save this, and it will give us the dark theme on your website. So depending on what you will be working with, if they are background photos and you want it to be transparent, just come to is transparent and set it to true. If you don't want to show logos on your website, just come here, show symbol logo, and set it to false, and they will hide the logos. Are you seeing that? But we should let them be shown. So true, that will be good to go. Very simple. So if at all you want it at the top, just come new stylings here where you put bottom 0, you just put top 0, and it will be placed at the top. So that's it, guys. Subscribe to the channel if this tutorial was useful to you, and I will be seeing you in the next tutorials. Peace.